What's up everybody, welcome to another honest review video. Today I have something different, something new. Today I have a new 3D VR180 camera. This one is from CAF and yeah, this one came in a pretty nice box. Well, if you're worried about the weight and size, look at this, it's a very lightweight one. Even if the box is a bit big one, the size of the camera is pretty small. Here is our CAF 3D VR180 camera. Yeah, this is one of the best in its class, and personally I'm not into 3D VR thing, but after I've got this CAF 3D VR180 camera, my perspective about this 3D thing has changed. Okay, let's quickly check what things I've got inside the box. Inside the box, I've got a very nice quality USB-C to USB-C charging cable, a battery protector or battery cover, a USB-C charging brick, a USB-C to 1GB Ethernet dongle, and yeah, definitely we have got this CAF 3D VR180 camera inside the box. Yeah, the size of this CAF 3D VR180 camera is similar to a standard mirrorless camera. Well, before we dive into the performance of this camera, let's talk about some points which actually has made me attracted to this camera. This CAF 3D VR180 camera comes with dual Sony 12.3 megapixel IMX577 CMOS sensor. I'm super happy to see that finally a VR camera brand is using flagship class sensors. This one also comes with a 3.5-inch TFT LCD touchscreen. Yeah, having a big touchscreen actually adds a lot of convenience. Definitely we are gonna talk about this touchscreen later in this video. This one has an integrated Rockchip RK3588, 8GB LPDDR4X RAM. This one offers 6K recording at 50 frames per second, 4K recording at 60 frames per second, and not only video recording, we can also do photography, and most importantly, we can do live streaming using this CAF 3D VR180 camera. There is a battery compartment at the bottom part of the camera, and yeah, this one comes with a 1650 mAh, so this is definitely a very good thing. If we want, we can actually have more batteries, so that means even if we don't have time to recharge the battery, we will be able to shoot for hours after hours. Talking about recording hours after hours, if the battery is fully charged, the battery actually offers around 90 minutes of recording or live streaming without any issue. Finally, there is another thing I must mention. Most of the 3D VR cameras requires stitching. Because the recorded 3D clips actually come in two parts, we need to do the stitching, but this CAF 3D VR180 camera is a bit different. This one can do real-time stitching inside camera. We can also upload the videos into the cloud so that we can edit on the go. Here comes the specifications of CAF 3D VR180 camera. If you wanna check, then you may pause the video and check all the specifications. This VR180 camera supports VR180 photography, recording and live streaming. It gives me a full view of the scene and makes me feel like a director. I actually can perfectly check the shooting location, I can check the lighting effects in real time, and this one also offers on-site guidance for my video. VR180 videos perfectly replicates the experience of viewing the stereoscopic world. The 185-degree ultra-wide angle lens together with 34mm dual fisheye lenses actually helps the sensors to get the most of the light and widens the effective field of view. And that means the final video that it produces comes with minimum edge distortion and is pretty much crisp and clear. I have already mentioned a few times this CAF 3D VR180 can also do photography, and we can also do live streaming using this CAF 3D VR180 camera. Well, let's talk about this 3.5-inch TFT LCD panel. Compared with many other VR action digital cameras, those actually requires an additional smartphone or an external display panel. But this 3D camera from CAF actually allows us real-time preview while we are taking photos, recording videos, and even when we are doing live streaming without any external devices, because this one comes with a built-in display panel. Furthermore, we can easily navigate menus and settings on the display. It gives us more option on the go and makes it easy to capture the perfect shot. This camera actually supports a different resolution for different moods. Like for video recording, we will get up to 6K at 50 frames per second. But when it comes to photography, we can record 8K resolution high definition photos. So that means we have more options to select from. We can select what we need. Well, The next thing is 65mm pupil distance lens. The center distance between the dual lenses is 65mm, which matches the average human eye's pupil distance. This feature actually ensures a high level of viewing comfort. CAF VR180 camera can be connected to a PC as an external camera via USB. That allows us to do live streaming through this CAF VR180 camera, and yeah, I have already mentioned this one can also be used as an external camera along with a PC. This one supports almost all the VR glasses, but when this one is connected to a Meta Quest VR with all the accessories, this one becomes a monster because we can use the Meta Quest accessories not only to watch but also to edit the videos on the go. This one also supports external clip-on microphones for more professional shooting and audio recording. Well, this camera not only comes with 1, 2 or 3, this one comes with 4 1x4-inch standard screw interfaces. There is one at the bottom, one at the right side, one at the left side, and there is another at the top. So we can fix this camera on any tripod or gimbal. Talking about gimbal, I strongly recommend that you use a gimbal along with this CAF VR180 camera because then you will get a very smooth footage. Okay, CAF has already developed their own application. This 3D VR 180 camera comes with a built-in one-click upload and one-click live streaming function. This allows us to upload photos and videos to CAF Cloud with just one click, and we can immediately check the captured photos and videos in the CAF application. Additionally, we can live stream the camera's video feed directly to the CAF application with a single click. The CAF application is more like a TikTok but in 3D 180. There are a lot of different type of videos there. We not only can watch the videos, but we also can interact. Even we can leave voice memos as a comment. The thing is, almost all the videos on CAF application are 15 seconds long and scrollable, and day by day it's getting more diverse. I mean, different type of videos are getting uploaded. So if you get one of these CAF VR 180, then you should try to upload your videos too. Well, I have recorded a lot of videos with this CAF 3D VR 180 camera, and I will upload some of those videos. That's not the point. The point is, this one is really addictive because this one performs like a beast. I have tried many other 3D cameras, VR 180 cameras from different brands, but as I always check price performance ratio, this CAF 3D VR 180 actually will top the chart. Because this is an unreleased edition, so I think this one will get better and better. I mean, finally, when will it get ready for the end users, this one will be one of the best. There is another thing I need to mention that which made me so happy, that this brand is actually pushing updates. This brand is actually working and developing an algorithm which is better than the previous one. This brand is always striving for the best, and the way they respond and handle the issues is really great. Kudos to CAF for coming up with such a great camera. Well, before I wrap up, let me show you how to use this CAF 3D VR 180 camera. There are two buttons on top. At the left, there is a power button. Just click and hold this power button for a few seconds. The camera will power up. And this one actually has a PWM fan, so the fan doesn't always make noise. The fan goes a bit loud when the camera gets a bit heated, but that only happens if you keep using this camera for more than hours. On top there is another button. This one is to capture a photo or start and stop recording. At the rear part there is this 3.5-inch display panel. There is a play button to preview the recorded videos. There is a dial to select and scroll through the menus. The center button actually acts as an enter button. At the bottom right corner there is an exit button. As this is a touch screen, I don't think we need to use the buttons. Just click on the settings menu. We can select camera mode. We can select between video, live stream and picture. We can select our desired resolution. Inside this image style, there are a lot of settings. This is like pro setup. We can select brightness, contrast, saturation, sharpness. We can also select the amount of noise should be reduced. We can select anti-flicker, image effect, image enhancement. In video recording, we can select a video encoder like H.264 or H.265. We can select video quality like high 100 megabit per second, middle 60 megabit per second, low 20 megabit per second. It's also very easy with live streaming. We can select a video encoder, we can select bitrate, we can select GOP, and then there is this scan live stream code. We can scan the live stream QR code and just go to live streaming. there is a network settings for WLAN, I mean Wi-Fi connection, and finally there is a general settings where we can select language, LCD brightness, detect USB mic volume, SD card management, and a few other things about this CAF VR180 camera. Finally, I truly like the design of this camera. The brand CAF has actually done a lot of research and they have manufactured this product with precision. It feels like they know what they're doing, and all the cutouts, all the design language, everything got a nice blend, so it doesn't feel like there is anything extra or something is missing. For example, look at these. These are the ports that we will use to connect this camera with different devices or to recharge it or to attach a microphone. But it doesn't feel like there is something extra. All the cutouts, all the vents, everything has got a nice blend. For outlook, appearance and build quality, I'd give 10 out of 10. For performance, I would give 10 out of 10, and for convenience, I would give 10 out of 10. This one gets a straight 10 out of 10 in all the segments. Well, that's all about this CAF VR180 camera. At this moment, this one is my most favorite 3D camera. I mean, I'm taking a lot of photos using this one, and in some of my future videos you may see that, well, there are a lot of VR pictures, 180-degree pictures or videos, because I'm carrying this one with me everywhere. And talking about carrying this one, is it easy to carry the box that it came in? The brand CAF, they have also thought about this, how to carry this camera around. It's very easy. They also have a carrying pouch, most likely a carrying bag, and it's very easy to carry the camera around after we put the camera inside this bag. Finally, a few very important words. This is going to be a Kickstarter campaign, and I get a lot of products from different brands, from different Kickstarter campaigns, but I mostly don't review those products because some of the Kickstarter campaign, when I talk to those people, I can feel that the product isn't that good, and when I check the products, I do my own testing. If I feel that, well, this product isn't performing and there is no hope, I don't do a review video of those products. But this one is totally different because I've been using this one for almost a month now, not a few days, and I'm super satisfied with the performance. And within this short period, they have even upgraded the firmware and they have made some updates. So this brand is actually working so hard to get the best for their end users. If you're interested, I have left a link in the description box below. Go ahead, check the link, and yeah. If you have liked this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Support honest content.